Good evening to those who listen. It is January 27th, 2026. It is 11:36 p.m. And this is Melanie King, who believes in flat Earth, which is fine because I'm leaning more towards that than round Earth or globe Earth. I do not believe globe Earth. It just does not make sense. I'm not sure about flat Earth. Whoa, that's bright. But there's some questions I have here. All right, so if there is no space, there is no planets, how are we seeing two suns and two moons in our sky? Now, my Bible has always said that God created one sun and one moon, not two suns, not two moons. So what is going on here? And if there's no planets or nothing else, what is this? So that's my big question. What is going on here? So let me play a little bit of this for you, because it's been seen all over the world, these two suns, and there's also two moons too. Well, that's not coming in very well. And let me lower the brightness. It's easier to see. So yeah. So I have a theory, but let's just watch a little bit more first. So there's two suns, and there's always one that's brighter than the other. And usually, when you see two suns, they're not directly above each other. They're a little bit off to the side or to the sides. You could argue that it's because different parts of the world, whatever. But how are we seeing two suns? That's the question. If there's no planets. So if it's a second sun, how do we got two suns? If it's a planet, how do we have a planet if there are no planets? And explain how we were having meteors, fireballs coming through our atmosphere. Look at this. This one's totally off. Look at sun way over there, sun way over here. Two totally separate areas. So what's going on here? And we got two, and this one, look at, you can see the two lens flares. So that's two physical objects. Those, if you only see one lens flare with two objects, then one might be not real. But you got two lens flares for two objects. There they are. So there's two light sources of some kind. What's going on? And here's a closer zoomed in version of this. And look at, one's brighter than the other. So my theory is we're seeing the sun, like in this case it would be the one that's not as bright as the other, and the other one is the sun simulator. What if they don't have the sun simulator aligned correctly in front of the sun, and that's what we're seeing? What in the world? Now this sun looks like it's just above the clouds. Now, whenever there's a window in the way, I always question it. So inquiring minds want to know, what are these two suns? My explanation could be that it's the sun simulator. The bright one would be the sun simulator. The one that's not as bright would be the real sun. Or it's a planet. Maybe it's planet X. And she's trying to say that... Sorry, let me get this going again. She's trying to say that these are signs from God, signs from Jesus, signs of the sun, moon, and stars. Okay, yeah, it could be, but God did not create two suns, three suns, two moons. So is it? That's what I'm asking. Are these signs? I think they're signs, definitely, for sure, but exactly what is exactly going on? Thanks for watching. God bless.